Hey there, my friend. How are you? I wanted to throw this together. I'll be able to get more information out to you quickly than by writing it up. So I hope this helps. Um, so about workout. For a tough mudder, strength isn't going to be the big thing. I mean, it's important, but you're going to need resilience and sort of the ability to move your body, which is a slightly more refined skill than just getting strong, because you're going to be moving yourself through obstacles, over obstacles, and you want to make sure that there's the core integrity and that your joints are all happy and stuff like that, because it's going to be, it's not going to be on machines or anything super contained or predictable. So we're going to focus on that. Um, the first couple weeks of a new workout, when you're doing something new, I think the most important thing a lot of people often miss is to get some structural integrity together, to get your body awakened and ready for more work. Is your physical structure, does it have the capacity to do more work? So we'll make sure that that's there. And until you get the book and we talk more, I'll give you just something to start with for a few days. We'll do I'm going to give you three basic exercises and a little simple breathing thing that will help you get started. So, the first one, basic breathing. There's lots of breathing for calming and breathing for relaxation. We took a lot of deep breaths at the weekend to do various kinds of work. What this breathing is for is more for those situations when there's a situation that's not necessarily in your control. The intensity is whatever it's going to be, and you need to be ready for it. So the basic breathing is in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the easiest way for me to remember to do this is just to keep my face soft, my lips relaxed, and then if I just breathe, the in the nose happens and the out the mouth kind of happens on its own automatically. I don't have to think about it so much. So doing that and when you need more air, breathe to match the intensity of what you're feeling or doing, whether it's emotional or psychological or intense work. So increase the speed, not the size of the breath. So if you're really working hard, you don't go adds a lot of tension. And it's easy to get stuck when the breath is that long. Increase the speed instead. And as long as you're doing it in the nose, you're going to get lots of oxygen. You're not going to hyperventilate. It's going to give you a lot of fuel for whatever it is you need to do. So just do that at a comfortable, easy pace for 30 seconds or so, just to sort of make sure that you have air in your system and you've got a focus on breathing. So just doing that for a minute. And then for a couple of minutes, as you inhale, just tense your body to about 75% of what feels like your maximum on the inhale, and relax it on the exhale. So as you inhale, tension increases evenly throughout the body. And then it goes away on the exhale. And it's good to notice as you've done, you do it for 30 seconds or so and you start to feel like, oh, I've got this. Now you start noticing where the things are they all evenly tense? They almost never are. They're places we're missing, places we can't feel. And so you start trying to get more and more even and consistent with the tension throughout your body. So, are my hands tense? Is my face tense? The back of my head, my neck? Are all my abs really tense? How about my back? My butt, my pelvic floor, my asshole, all of it. Boom, just evenly throughout. So you just do that at whatever speed of breathing you want for another 2 or 3 minutes. And every inhale with tension, every exhale, you're getting more complete and even with your relaxation, letting it all go down. Okay? So that's just some good breathing, and you can spend a few minutes doing that before you do some exercise, or you can do it any time of day. It's really a great awareness and calming, settling thing. So there's that. The second exercise is actually one we already did in the weekend, the squat. You remember, we lowered ourselves down with a straight back like we were sliding down a wall, and that's a perfect way to do leg work. And what you're going to do is you're just going to slide down and hang there for a while, and that's going to start building your strength, but it's also going to start building your joints and really make sure that your body's used to taking some more load there before we go any farther. So you just go down there and hang out for as long as you can, and I would give yourself some sort of marker against a wall or something where you can tell how low you're going, and give yourself a challenge to go lower, a little bit lower each time you do it. But just for one day, a workout would be just doing it once try for 3 minutes, then try for 4 minutes, then try for 5 minutes. It really sucks, but it's a great workout. And the mental toughness, which is going to be a huge part of something like a Tough Mudder, is just like, this sucks and I'm going to do it anyway. It doesn't really matter. So do that. And remembering that, you still want the pelvic floor relaxed, the asshole. You want to just be, and breathe. Definitely breathe. The stronger, the more intensely you feel something, the more you should breathe while you're doing it to keep it from making you tight more than you need to be for accomplishing the exercise. So, so there's the squat. You're going to do a push-up the same way. Do it on your knees at first. It's fine. Whatever it is that's really going to challenge you, that's really going to make you work, but won't, you're just going to do it once. You're going to it's planking basically. You're going to keep your arms straight. You don't even really have to go down and back up again. At first, it's just holding weight on your arms for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is that you can do, and each time to see if you can go longer and longer and put more weight on. Eventually, at first you'd probably just be on your knees or something like that. Or you can even, if you can't do that for more than a little bit, then just lean against the wall with your feet back so that your weight is on the wall, on your arms. But I think you'll be able to do it on the floor. So you do that, and every time do a little bit more, and breathe more every time, so that you're giving yourself more fuel and you get used to just doing that under exercise. The third one is a little bit different, and I'm going to see if I can get the camera to catch this. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, here we go. So, you're not going to be able to see all of this. I'll tilt the camera down in a minute, but I'm sitting on the floor right now. Say, like that. And what I'm going to do is the beginning of a sit-up, but I'm not going to do a crunch. Normally if I was laying on my back, boom, boom. And we're not going to do that. We're going to do it with a straight back. So what it's going to look like is, instead of crunching ourselves, we're going to be leaning back with a straight back. Boom. You see that? I'm not collapsing. I'm keeping myself in good upright position, tilted back 45 degrees. Boom. So, and you're just going to sit here with the legs relaxed, down on the floor, and you're just going to hang out for, again, a few minutes, as long as you can, breathing. And what'll happen often is that we'll start to sneak forward again and collapse, and I'm rounded, and if I was standing up, I'd be all hunched over. And it's easier to think about reaching with the top of my head back that way, than it is to think about straightening myself up, because then I just tighten my back. So I'm going to imagine that I'm sort of reaching toward the wall behind me with my head, and I'm just going to hang out here. And breathe. Yeah. And you'll feel shaking, and you'll feel discomfort, and it'll kind of suck. But you just do that for a few minutes. Again, as much as you can. And gradually work up. And for the first couple days, just doing that breathing exercise and those 3 conditioning things will be a very safe and comprehensive waking up to begin to get everything ready for more work without tweaking you. So I hope this helps. Please, feedback. Man, you're rocking it. I'm so proud of you. Like, yeah, just keep on walking forward. And we'll all get inspiration from that example. So thanks a lot, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.